The WTO.
These demonstrators vowed to stop or delay the opening ceremonies of the World Trade Organization meeting this morning.
Anchor Dan Lewis was on the desk as some 50,000 protesters flooded Seattle, throwing the WTO meeting and the city into chaos. From people protesting the WTO's record on the environment, to steelworkers who said the group was unfair to labor, to self-proclaimed anarchists. KOMO anchor Kathy Gertson covered it all from downtown.
Right now, I have been joined here by the Chief of Police, Norton Stamper, and we're live. Sorry to grab you just like that.
Quite all right.
But we're wondering about this disbursement of tear gas and why it happened this morning.
Police repeatedly used tear gas to try to take back the streets. KOMO crews were right there.
Suddenly, there is the clap of a tear gas canister.
Dan remembers watching it all unfold.
It was one of those frightening situations where I was not only concerned about the community, what was happening to this city we all love, but to the people I work with who were now putting themselves out there in danger.
As night fell, the city announced a curfew. Reporter Joe Furious saw people refusing the order to leave.
The police took out nightsticks and began hitting some of the protesters. I saw this myself. I was there.
Later that night, Joe and photographer Neil Ikeda were about to go live again when the police told them they had to clear out immediately.
And we were scrambling to pull up all the cables and get all the stuff in the truck.
We jumped in the van, we were heading out, and then I kind of thought we were in the clear. And then the bottle came flying through the window.
There was just sort of an explosion, it sounded like, and then I was on the ground. And I remember both of them saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?"
It felt like an eternity that he wasn't answering.
He suggested going to Harborview, and that's when I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Joe still has the bottle that knocked him to the ground. He did go to the hospital, but he didn't miss any work, returning to KOMO's coverage the very next day.
So much is going on, and you realize that it's a historic moment, and you're actually sort of in the middle of it. And so you're looking to sort of capture that. You don't want to be a part of it, but you want to make sure that you're sharing what you see with people. So I think that's what drove us to stay out there.
They expected to be able to
I was out there too, covering the vandalized businesses.
They knew that it could be hectic today, but I don't think any of them anticipated this.
The Battle of Seattle, as it became known, lasted for days. Protesters didn't back down, and neither did KOMO's coverage, as they successfully disrupted the WTO meeting in what was perhaps the largest protest the city has ever seen. Molly Shen, KOMO News.